Good morning. Today is Thursday. Thursday, the date is September 30th. Thursday, September 30th, 2021. Yes. So, I just wanted to pop in today because I wanted to give you all a blog or a vlog about what I've been doing this week. So, in this vlog, we'll talk about single serve keto things, because I realized, I don't know if y'all are like me, but I'm the only one in my family that is actually doing keto, and it can be so difficult when we talk about the impact of relationships with food and with people that we care about or that we hang around, and how food is such a big part of the reason why we're big or fat or, trying to lose this weight in the first place. But one of the things that I realized that I need to do is I need to always pack a lunch. And I know how to keto-fy my food at this point. But at the same time, when I'm at home, it's just me. I'm the only one doing keto. Okay? Sometimes my family will eat keto meals. Sometimes they won't. But 90% of the time, it's only me. So there's no need for me to cook these extremely large batches of food. Okay, especially, and I learned this last year, especially doing keto, because you think, oh, I'll just meal prep. No. Let me tell you what I ate yesterday. I had some type of chicken, chimichurri, something, I don't know, that I made. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to eat this. And then I made enough to last. And I made enough for that whole day. So I knew I skipped breakfast. I don't eat breakfast anymore at this point in my keto journey. But I never really ate breakfast, so it's not that big of a deal for me. Not like that, unless I'm just really hungry. But at this point in my keto journey, I do not eat breakfast. So strangely enough, yesterday I did eat this really early. I ate this about 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. And I made this chicken chimichurri stuff. And I was like, that's okay, because I'm going to fast later or something like that. But I made enough for me to eat that morning and then later on that afternoon for lunch. How about I made it that morning? I ate. And I didn't eat anything else the rest of the day yesterday. My body was just content. I was good. And it really made me think, like, I don't need to meal prep in these large batches like that. There's no need to meal prep in large batches. And a lot of the time, the type of person I am, I do not mind eating the same thing over and over and over again. But there can be some variety there when you know and you have the tools and the know-how to make single serve meals. And I don't need a giant batch of food all the time, and I get tired of splitting recipes. But hey, it's better to split those recipes than to waste money, waste time, and waste resources making all this big batch food that isn't going to be eaten. It's going to be wasted. And we are still in a pandemic. Okay, I want to keep all my coins. And not only that, if I know myself, there may be a day where I might get tempted to eat the whole batch of, let's say, cauliflower mac and cheese, because it's just so good. And if I don't make a giant batch of it, then I won't have that happen, likely, okay? I can put away some food, but I don't know. So anyway, so in this vlog, I'm going to show you all about single serve meals. Yeah, so I can't wait, y'all. I mean, we're dropping this scale. We are dropping the weight. Okay, as you can see, I feel much better from last week. Okay, see you all. Okay, so here's my lunchbox. And here is my little hand sanitizer that I got from Bath and Body Works. Isn't it cute? I don't know what all this is on here. But, yeah, so I'm at school. And I just wanted to show you what's in my lunchbox. And this is what I typically eat throughout the day. So I have these high-key almond flour crackers. These, personally, to me, are the best tasting crackers. This kind and their regular kind are so good. I don't know why, but I eat them with What else is in here? Okay. White cheddar Tillamook. And this, come on, like this is a match made in heaven. And I found that this combination of eating food, or not eating food, but this combination with this Tillamook and these crackers put me into ketosis real quick. I mean, I don't know if it's like a specific ratio, but I can eat the whole bag of these crackers, and I'll eat about 2 or 3 of these cheese blocks. And let me show you the macros on this. So it's 2 servings per container, and as you can see, per container there are only 3 carbs, okay, for the whole thing. Well, it says 2 net carbs, so maybe we'll say it's 4. We'll say it's 4, okay? 4 net carbs. It has 18 grams of fat, 4 net carbs, 11 grams of protein, and these, I mean, I like high key anyway, but sometimes they're cookies and things like that. To me, they kind of have like this, the weird cooling effect in my mouth that I really don't like. So with these, I don't have to worry about that. It's just savory and it's delicious. And I eat them with a couple of blocks of Tillamook. I have some 2 boiled eggs with a ton of salt and pepper. Because that's just how I do it. But I eat my boiled eggs. Okay. Well, it's a ton of pepper. Not so much salt, but I really like black pepper. I have 3 spicy pickles. Because, I mean, if I just get hungry, I'm just going to eat this. It's literally like eating nothing. But it's just something to eat with my wrap. So I have some Cajun chicken and Kobe wraps. And I used a low carb wrap, just 1 wrap. And that 1 wrap was a Carb Smart wrap, and it was 3 net carbs, okay? And so in order for me to make this more keto friendly, I will have to go to the cafeteria area in my school at my university and see if I can find somebody to get me a cup of oil that I could dip this in. And I'll just put like salt and pepper in the oil, and I will swirl it around, and I'll use it as a dipping cup for my wraps. And yeah, there's also a little bit of mayo and a little bit of Dijon mustard on there as well. But that's it, just cheese, chicken, Dijon, mayo, and the Carb Smart wrap. So that is pretty much what I eat. Well, that's what I'm going to eat today. Because I don't eat it like this every day, but I eat some type of combination of all of these things every day. When I'm hungry, I put it like that. I forgot to add that I drank this. I'm drinking this. I drank about a gallon. I'm at a gallon of water a day, but I'm about to push it up to 2 gallons because my body is just craving more water right now. I am getting so extremely thirsty on keto, like never before, man. Like I remember last year when I was doing keto, I was drinking like, oh my goodness, I was drinking 3 gallons of water a day. And because we were in quarantine and I wasn't really using that water, that energy to, like work out or anything, I felt like it was a waste of water. Just drinking 3 gallons of water a day was a bit much, especially if I wasn't going to be like sweating it out or putting it to good use. So I slowed down, and now I'm at a gallon a day. But I'm feeling like I'm about to go up to about 2 gallons. So we'll see, about a gallon and a half. But what I have in here is just some water, and yes, there is a couple of Crystal Light pieces in here. I know Crystal Light is not the best, but I use Crystal Light, the peach iced tea, because it has the lowest amount of carbs. It's only 1 carb per packet. And I mix this all up in a gallon before I pour it in here. A gallon jug of water. And so I put like 4 of those in there. And then I put 2 tablespoons of collagen powder, 2 tablespoons of collagen powder, and I put 1 packet of electrolytes in there. And I'll show you all of that when I get home later on today. But I put the Crystal Light in there because the collagen, like I'm really weird. The collagen is flavorless and all that, but it just makes my water look strange. So I just put something else in it so I don't have to think about it, because I'm really weird about textures and food. Like I'm really weird, y'all. So I'm not the person that can just mix up some collagen and water and just like chug it down. Like I'm not that girl, okay? I know it sounds crazy, but that's just me. So This is how I'm getting through it. And if I use the collagen like that, then I do it that way. But if I'm not using collagen that day, then I just drink the regular water. But if I'm going to be using collagen, which is highly recommended, then that's what I will drink. So yeah. Okay, so let me show y'all some of the single serve items that I have in my cabinets. And the first one that I bought was this one. Now, I bought this one last year when I first went keto in 2020, because I used to have a lot of people over at my home and I was always cooking. And I realized that when I became keto, it was also during the pandemic, and I wasn't having people over at my home at all. And I was making all these giant keto dinners, and I was so proud of myself, and I would be the only one there eating it. And it's just a habit that I think a lot of people who cook, who are used to cooking for large numbers of people, they just keep doing it. And see, at that time, I was trying to save some coin, so I stopped. But it was difficult because I had all of these really large pots and pans. I mean, I had a cookie sheet that was, I kid you not, about this long. Why? Why did I buy that? I had giant, and I still have it, a giant aluminum pan. I mean, just big, enormous, like larger than normal stuff. So I bought this one, and I started making tiny little keto casseroles in it. And so for me, I can divide this up in half, and I can have half of it one day, half of it the next day. Yeah, so I would do like my keto spaghetti, I would do my chicken Alfredo, my cauliflower mac and cheese, all of that, and I would just divide it in half, and I would eat half of it one day and half of it the next day. And this is all I needed, and I didn't waste any of it. I didn't waste any food or any ingredients. It was awesome. And so from there, I then purchased these, okay? And I have a pizza pan already over here. It's about this wide. It's a 14-inch pizza pan. Why? Why do I have this giant pizza pan? Okay, so when I purchased these are perfect single serving pizza pans. And What's cool about it is I can do a recipe for one keto crust and divide it into 4, and I can have 4 different types of pieces because I get 4 of these in a pack. And I think I got these from Target, okay? I got these from Target, I believe. And this one came from a store called Old Time Pottery, which is what I put in a video. So if you don't have an Old Time Pottery near you or you've never been there, it's amazing. But I'm sure there's something like that where you live. You just have to find it. So another thing is that I have a giant pie pan and a giant tart pan in there with a removable bottom. And I will make these giant, like, cheesecakes. I mean, they were huge. And my thing is, yeah, it's gonna be like low carb, but it's still got a ton of calories in cheesecake. It's cheesecake, okay? It's cream cheese. It's nothing but fat. I'll mess around and eat that whole cheesecake. So I got these cute little pie pans, and I end up getting these from TJ Maxx. I was in TJ Maxx not really looking for these, but I found them, and they were only $6.99 for a pack of 4 of them, and I haven't used them yet, but look at how cute. I can make 2 different crusts, okay? I can do like a sweeter crust over here with almonds, or I have a really good like buttery almond crust that I do in this one. And then I can do something else in this one and maybe make like a chicken pot pie or something, or a beef pot pie. And with these, I can do a pumpkin pie, which I have a video coming up for a pumpkin cheesecake and a keto blueberry cheesecake. So stay tuned because they're my favorites, especially around this time of year. I don't know why I like blueberry cheesecake around this time of year, but whatever. I definitely love pumpkin though, so I think y'all will really like that. But yeah, I don't need a giant pie. I can have these, I can freeze them, and then I can take out the pie when I'm ready, instead of having this ginormous pie that I'm gonna eat by myself. I also have these are disposable aluminum mini loaf pans. And you get 5 of them, and I got these from Walmart. I think they were $1, to be honest. They were no more than like $2, I know that. I think they were like 88 cents or something, 98 cents. But I wanted to try some of those low-carb bread recipes. So I wanted to do one for French toast. I wanted to do some pound cake because I'm trying to recreate Jason's Deli. Jason's Deli has this amazing strawberry shortcake that it's so good. And I'm trying to recreate that, so I need to make a pound cake, but I didn't want to make an enormous pound cake in my loaf pan and just have it. So I can just make 1 pound cake, a little one, divide the recipe up, make it small, and do it like that. And I also wanted to try some keto banana breads and all kinds of things. Maybe a little keto cornbread loaf in here. So we'll see. And last but not least, you saw this in the clip when I was at Old Time Pottery. And it's just another little serving dish. I think it's so cute. I can make maybe a delicious green bean casserole in this that's keto. There's a brand, low carb something. I'll put it in the video. But they make this rotini pasta, and they make a penne, I think, or something like that. So good, and I use it for spaghetti. It's really their best pasta, I think. I don't like their Alfredo, but I do like their rotini is amazing, and it holds sauce like regular rotini pasta. And I can make a delicious baked spaghetti in this. So good, so good. So I'm really excited to use this. I don't know why I get so excited about these tiny little pans, but they make me happy.